Hey, what's up, guys? It's Icegrave here, and we are doing a content video today. I know this is insane. This is crazy. I haven't done one of these shits in like 6 or 7 months. Nah, but I think it actually has been like 6 months. It's like been 5 months since I did Spatial Rift, but that wasn't even a content video. That was just a completion video. You know, content video. I mean, I haven't made a content video in a good while, but I mean, we're doing one today. This is a level Bones suggested to me. I think it's what's it called? What the fuck is it called? Simply All Good by RXKNephew. Yeah, RXKNephew. All right, so Simply All Good by RXKNephew. I did some practice on this level yesterday. I learned all the parts, and it's kind of learny, but I feel like once you get it down, it's pretty fun. Now, I just gotta kind of put all the pieces of the puzzle together, and y'all are gonna be seeing me do that this video. So, yeah, I want to try to do more of these content videos if you guys enjoy this video, so let's just hop right into this shit, like, you feel me, type shit. All right, first you got this cube part, which is kind of weird. We got some weird orb timings here, and then you gotta do that immediately, and then you do this harder than it looks straight fly. Shouldn't be hard, but it's actually harder than it looks. You gotta just fly through there, and then you get thrown into this thing, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bam, 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 and then you're into the ball, and then you gotta do this. Count on me. And then this wave part is probably the hardest part of the level. I think this is the run I'm gonna want to try to get to 100. Yeah, by far the hardest part of the level. This is gonna be good practice for me, though, I'm not gonna lie, because I need some practice with the wave, especially if I want to do falling up soon. Yeah, this is gonna be hard, dude. You gotta get it perfectly. Just trying to do this section, bam, then do a quick 1, 2 there. There's upside down hard, and I'm like, fuck, dude, this is gonna be hard. Like, this is something I really practice with, though. All wave sections. I almost got through there, but I think any section on the This is by far the hardest part of the level, without question. Dude. No, you have to do it later. I'm going too early into the solid. You have to just kind of chill. There you go. And then you're into this cube part, which is pretty weird. And then you're into this part, and then, yeah, it kind of immediately throws you into this awkward transition, where you're in the Nyan Cat part. Bam, 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 and then bam. Okay, that actually, there's a pad there. I didn't realize that. So, like, you can just have to do that. You just have to click, bam, bam, click the orb. Well, it hits you through the pad if you do it right. Not if you don't do it right. Bam, bam. So, bam. Not just actually. And then 1, 2. That is pretty tough. Bam, bam. Oof, that's a rough transition. Holy shit. Yeah, then why did you do that? Yeah, no, this level isn't tested the best, but it's very, very awkward, but that's kind of the whole point of the level, so. This is all really just awkward. You want shit. Not like it's awkward. No, see, yeah, that doesn't work. You don't have to be exactly right without any errors. No, I'm saying I actually know. Yeah, you have to like hit the orb, I think. Oh, there's a fucking orb in the cube portal. I'm dumb. Okay. Then you get this kind of cool, free, easy part. Again, really challenging wave part. Obviously not. And then you got this dual part, which is pretty cool, actually. Once you learn it, it's pretty fun. This reminds me of Double Dash, because you'll have this, like, really colorful duel at the end, and then you have, like, a dual wave at the end. It's just, I feel like that was definitely Double Dash inspired in some way. Yeah, and then that part is weird. You have to go into that cube portal, like, really early, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with that dual mini cube, and then don't choke at the wave. And then, like, you're good. Not easy. Not an easy ending. This level's not gonna be easy by any means. Especially for someone as washed as I am. But we're gonna try to do that duel to 100, and then we're gonna try to do some other runs to 100. Just put the pieces of this level together, pretty much. And we'll see how long that takes me to do. Ah, dude, that fucking wave. See, this is definitely Double Dash inspired. There's no way this last part isn't Double Dash inspired. Like, that is so Double Dash coded. Anyways, how are y'all doing? I'm doing good, you know? Going off to college next week. Less than a week now. It's like 6 days, I think, which is absolutely insane to me. Yeah, I will be majoring in computer science. I'll get a job, guys. Trust. Okay. All that you gotta do is that wave like that, man. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy, you know? I graduated high school, now it's like more than 2 months ago. You know, this summer's been a bit strange, just because of the circumstances. You know, I graduated high school, and then, like, a week after, I went on, like, a month-long trip to Europe, so I lost, you know, a month of summer, pretty much. And it was an awesome trip, you know. It just feels weird. Don't choke. Yeah, I choked. Okay. You gotta be able to hold for longer. But, like, then I came back, and, you know, I went to orientation for college, which was fun. Tiring, but fun. A lot of presentations and blah blah. But besides that, meeting some new people, it was a fun time. You know what to do with this channel? I wanna use this channel more. I wanna start making more actual content videos, and maybe take this channel to the next level. Will I do it another Extreme Demon again? I don't know. You know, it kind of depends on a lot of factors. You know, obviously college is going to take up a lot of my time, but when I come back home for breaks and I'll have my PC and stuff, you know, might do some content videos. Finally, dude. Okay. There's the dual 200. I mentioned a while ago of the idea of doing, like, a podcast or something. And I never followed through with that, but I've been thinking about it more recently, and I think I have maybe an interesting idea for a podcast that I could do on this channel. I'm not gonna say what my idea is yet, but I might run it by some of my friends. If I get, you know, some cool ideas, then y'all might be seeing a podcast on this channel, which I think would be a fun time. Nice. 69 to 100. Starting to put the pieces of the puzzle together now. As far as my actual quote-unquote professional Geometry Dash career, you know, I don't know. But I might make some content videos every once in a while of a level or some other stuff. And, you know, and if you guys have any cool ideas for some content videos, you know, throw them at me in the comments, you know. You know, some of y'all might ask, you know, are you gonna be Falling Up? Are you gonna be Bloodbath? Am I gonna be, yeah, you know, it's like Dark Odyssey, you know, and a lot of you might not know, but I actually did get that level in 2 runs. And my answer to that is, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not, we'll see. So, like, a couple weeks ago, right, I saw, MCR, My Chemical Romance, at MetLife Stadium, right? And that was, like, an awesome concert. When was that now? Like, is that a week ago? 2 weeks ago at this point? I don't even know. I'm losing track of time. That was... What day is it today? It's the... Oh my god, yeah. Dude, I can't believe it's the 20th of August, dude. That is fucking insane. So I saw MCR, it's coming up on 2 weeks ago. But anyways, what I was trying to say is I saw MCR, you know, going on a couple weeks ago. You know, in Jersey at MetLife Stadium, you know, they're a Jersey band, so it was awesome, right? Crowd energy was great. You know, a lot of people that I actually knew, more people, like, there were actually a lot of people I knew at the concert, and I didn't even know, like, everyone fucking went to that concert, like, it seems like, I didn't know so many people I knew were actually going to the concert, like, it was crazy. I saw that, right? Crowd energy, great, everyone standing up. Compare that to yesterday. I saw the Who. I saw the Who at Prudential Center, and obviously, you know, they're an older band, right? They are an old band. I mean, Robert Daltrey is like what, 81? I think Pete Townshend is 80 years old. You know. Ah, dude, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I should have had that. You know, Who, obviously, they're a legendary band, one of the greatest bands of all time, but, you know, they're an older band, they're an old band, this is their last tour, right? So, obviously, the crowd energy was not great, a lot of older people, everyone was sitting down, right? Like, at one point, like, I stood up, and, like, old people were like, sit down, and I was like, stand up, bro, this is the Who, this is a rock concert. Yo, what's up, gamers? We back with, like, day number 3 or some shit. I don't even fucking know. What was so hard about that? That was not difficult. Now, I'm gonna want to try to go from the wave, because I want to actually practice this wave. Fuck you. Alright. There we go. Hell yeah, man. Okay. Whew. Sick. Okay. Alright. Okay. You know? We got that run. That's a huge run. Now, I think that's really the best thing to 100 I have to do. I don't think any other runs to 100 are really necessary. I'm just gonna want to kind of get used to these beginning parts, and then we can try to run it from 0 and see how we do. Yeah, I think I'm kind of used to the beginning parts now, so we can run it from 0. I'm gonna take a piss real quick. What the fuck was that? I'll be right back. What's that? Okay. Bro, what is wrong with me? Alright, we're gonna try to run this shit from 0 and see what happens. Oh shit. I just flipped that from 10%. That's a bad death, but, I mean, it's really good progress. Guys, I don't like fluking progress. I think we know my history with fluking progress. I gotta come up with a consistent strategy there, because I think that part's kind of weird. Oh, well that was easy. take it. I'm huge now. I am Godzilla. No, no. Alright, yes, simply all good. Not that difficult, quite honestly. Yeah, this level, honestly, I feel like I really didn't struggle with it from 0 at all. Almost, like, just... It was almost too easy from 0. I feel like I have the suspicion that I may have over-practiced a bit. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna ask Bones and say, like, what his best run to 100 was. Because I thought, like, doing the wave to 100 was gonna be, like, an essential run. Because the wave was, like, definitely the hardest part of the level, without a question. But, so I thought, like, alright, if I do the wave to 100... Honestly, I feel like the hardest part of this level was practicing it. Really, this level was all learning. That's all it was. Playing from 0, obviously, as you saw, was not hard. I thought me fluking from 10 to 71 was gonna be like, oh... okay, you know, this is gonna be hell. But no, I died at the wave one time. A singular time. The hardest part of the level, I only died there once. One time from 0. And I died to the duel 0 times from 0. Which is kind of insane. It's either I got really lucky on this level, or I just over-practiced the fuck out of it. I don't really know. Yeah, we beat the level. I get a content video out of this. It's pretty cool. Simply all good. I liked the level. I did. It was really fun. I think it was a great way for me to kind of just beat a casual level, you know, doing a hard wave section. There were 2 hard wave sections in this level, actually. The one at 70 was pretty hard, too, which I also didn't die to at all. I feel like I got really lucky in this level. I don't know, because the duel was tough, too. I don't think it's an insane demon. I think it's a hard demon. But I would say it's a higher end hard demon for sure. Like, yeah, I don't think this is quite insane demon, but I do think it is like a high hard demon, because really I think a lot of this level's difficulty is learning the parts and then putting the pieces of the puzzle together. I think this is instilled confidence in myself as a player, in my ability to learn things and to do things, especially stuff with tough wave sections. So Bones, thank you for recommending the holy shit, I can't talk. Bones, thank you for recommending me this level. I really, really appreciate it. I had a great time with it. And it was really fun. And I'm glad I got a content video for you guys out of this. And expect more projects on this channel in the future. Stay tuned, guys. And thank you for watching. Love you guys. And thank you. And see you in the next one. Whatever that may be and whenever that may be. See ya.